How's it going, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video we have a ton of brand new information, a ton of brand new cards implemented in MLB The Show 23, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Now they have updated the schedule here. We can expect more Diamond Duos cards and more Charisma players featured in that pack next week. We can also expect a Mexico City Series and the April Monthly Awards pack, or at least program. We also have a brand new 99 overall Fernando Tatis Jr., a Charisma Series player, and this is the brand new Chase Pack reward, and he is going for about 300,000 stubs at the time I'm making this video. Probably one of the best, if not the best, shortstop in Diamond Dynasty right now. We also have a Retro Home Run Derby pack, and I was completely thrown off with the clue on the previous updated schedule that mentioned max power flashbacks. Typically when we hear the word flashbacks or see that word, it refers to current players, but in fact we got mostly legends within this Home Run Derby pack. I think it's really cool. I'm here for the surprise. I was not expecting this at all. I was kind of expecting the reverse, where we would get legend Charisma players and flashback Home Run Derby cards. I was way off on that. But we do have some really good 97, 99 overall players, some good lower overall players as well, and all these guys will help you with that Chipper Jones, also Trey Turner, Chipper Jones, Babe Ruth, and Pedro Martinez collection. This Evan Longoria looks pretty decent. There's a couple guys on here that I would expect to, see a little bit more than others. Certain guys with really good swings. Cody Bellinger is definitely one of those, even though he does have lower contact attributes. Some of these guys do in fact have quirks as well. One thing I forgot to mention is Fernando Tatis does not. I'm kind of surprised that he doesn't have day player or some of the quirks that he has had in the past. But a lot of these guys might not be usable on defense as well. At least the Home Run Derby cards. For example, this Edgar Martinez I would definitely use as a DH. Even the Vladimir Guerrero, who I think is the best one. Maybe Pudge I would use behind the plate. Everybody else probably not seeing the field for defensive purposes. Ryan Braun might be alright. I wouldn't put him in left, though. I'd probably put him at third base. Once you get him paralleled up, he'll have better defense. He'll have that silver badge. But the reaction is really important this year, especially at the corner position, especially in the outfield. You have to have those solid attributes all around. But this Todd Helton is an event reward. I'll show you the community marketplace right now. The cards that are not available are Dante Bichette and Todd Helton. You get Todd Helton first and then Dante Bichette, I'm pretty sure, at like 15 and 20 wins in the brand new Moonshot event. Definitely a fun event. We also have the Diamond Duos pack. I called it a Dynamic Duo in the last one, but it is a 99 overall Brian Wilson, no outlier, which I'm kind of surprised about, and Torrey Hunter, who I was pretty close to predicting the correct attributes. We've seen cards like this before. We've seen Torrey Hunter cards that look almost identical to this exact version. We also have a brand new Charisma program. We'll go through that, as well as Topps Now cards implemented into the game. So more than 20 players, I think. More than 20 cards were released today, probably closer to 30. But this program is pretty good. Some free Diamond Duos packs through completing this. It looks like there's some missions, some moments, and some of these cards are not good at all. But other cards are usable. You might platoon with them. For example, that O'Neal Cruz is someone I was kind of like, all right, this guy might be really good. Take a look at his attributes. Nope, he's more of a platoon guy. Might be decent for some budget teams. Brett Phillips is a decent card. Maxed out defense, which is great. 99 speed. You might put him on your bench. I wouldn't want to use this guy at the plate, though. Just not a hitter I'm looking to use. Joe Kelly is definitely a solid pitcher. 89 pitching clutch is kind of low, but he does have outlier on the sinker. Knuckle curve as a primary pitch. That might be kind of interesting. Andrew Chafin, really solid lefty. Solid left-handed reliever that everybody can get for free. I don't think it will really affect the price of Josh Hader on the marketplace, but I could be wrong there. He might have already dropped a little bit. Next up, we have Josh Naylor, another platoon card. Wouldn't really care to use that guy, especially out there in the outfield. 31 speed's not going to get to any balls. But 94 Josh Harrison, I guess this is not a platoon card, but I would probably not use this guy at all. Maybe as a defensive or something in BR. I don't really know why you would use a guy with lower than 70 power on your Diamond Dynasty team, but it is up to you. Daniel Vogelbach at 95 overall, another platoon guy. Really a lot of guys that only hit right-handed pitchers. O'Neal Cruz is one of those, right? 101, 120, solid bench bat, I guess. I wouldn't use that card either. I would prefer Trey Turner, Francisco Lindor, guys like that, cheaper. I mean, these guys are free, but cheaper, better options over maybe some of these free options. But they're all going to help you with those collections. I would expect some of these set 1 cards to go up a little bit. I feel like right now the market's kind of crashed down a little bit just because of all these brand new players. But I feel like it's going to go back up. I'm expecting maybe a stub sale soon. I would expect a stub sale over the next maybe 2 weeks. It's just tough to kind of time when that will be. I still think it's a great investment to buy these future star cards. They're no longer available in the pack shop because they have been replaced with that retro home run derby pack. But we could expect these cards to return at any time as well. And that could affect their price, right? They might bring them back in a flash sale where we might have, a random around the world pack for $20K or something like that. And maybe the future star pack for like $25K, half price. That would cause those cards to tank in value. But we'll get into the tops now players right this second. We have Vaughn Grissom, kind of a better card than some of those charisma players, honestly. He's a lower overall, but he looks better than some of those other guys. Ji-Hwan Bae, definitely a good card. I was expecting maybe a little bit better defense, but he does have really good speed. Nick Matone, I don't really know how to say this dude's name, but he also looks better than some of those charisma players at a 91 overall card. 92 Braden Bristow. This guy is intriguing me with the cutter, sinker, slurve, circle, changeup combination. Doesn't really throw too hard, but that pitch mix with 50 stamina might be usable, especially in 3-inning games. If you're in Battle Royale, you might want to take that guy. If you are playing predominantly the event, you might want to try and get that guy in your lineup if he fits the restrictions. With that said, we're moving on. We have Franchy Cordero, decent option. We also threw in Alec Baum right before this screenshot. 2 pretty solid cards. I might go with a different option though. Some of these guys, good budget players, not the highest overall. They'll be good for a little bit of time. Sean Murphy might be someone you're looking to get. I'd probably just get that Endy Rodriguez card. Switch hitting catcher, but that's just me. Andrew Haney, pretty decent card. This guy always gives me trouble. I don't know what it is about his leg kick. It's about his motion. He has a pretty deceptive motion. I always struggle against the computer against him for some reason. I don't know what it is, but he just throws me off. Jake Cronenworth is the final reward so far in this Tops Now program. I'm hoping we get, maybe an Adley Rutschman, maybe a Player of the Month, Patrick Wisdom. There could be a variety of different cards at the end of this April Tops Now program or April Player of the Month program. But that's really going to do it for this video. I'm tuning into the Twitter and making sure I'm keeping updated with all the content that is being released over the course of the next week or so. I'm expecting some really good cards and maybe some set 2 cards pretty soon. I don't really know. Until next time, I'm College Lefty, and peace out.